CBS 2 takes a look at what it takes to become one of the living dead.
I think I need to just disappear, slip through the cracks, never be heard from again.
Overwhelmed with student loans and a life she said was stagnating, Elizabeth Greenwood was considering the ultimate out.
When you fake your death, you have to go all the way. There's nothing you can bring with you. Not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend, not your pet, nothing.
It's called pseudocide.
I went home and just did a quick Google search, fake your own death, and this entire world appeared before my eyes.
Greenwood's own journey in the world of the death hoax is played out in Playing Dead.
Was it that interest that sort of propelled you to dive deeper and possibly think that this was your answer?
I think that as I went further and further along in the process, interviewing these different characters, it became clear to me that this really wasn't my answer.
Others, though, did try and failed. Financier Sam Israel tried to dodge a long jail term for defrauding investors. And Long Island father and son team Raymond and Jonathan Roth were looking for a fat insurance payout. Israel and the senior Roth are still in jail.
It's the after the fact that can be rather dangerous or rather risky.
Frank Ahern specializes in helping people disappear.
I have a thing called the fluke factor. It's the thing you never know. It's who's around the corner, who do you run into, and you know, you walk into a hotel, there's cameras there. I mean, you're driving through toll booths, there's cameras there.
Sorry.
Olivia Newton-John's former boyfriend disappeared from a fishing boat and was presumed dead.
He just got fed up with his life, and he just left and went down to Mexico.
Discovered very much alive, he's now facing legal scrutiny for the insurance payout to his son. Water is a popular medium for pseudociders, but according to Ahern and Greenwood, it is far from foolproof.
If, for example, you want to make it seem as if you plunged from a bridge, in certain cases they've dragged reservoirs to look for the bodies.
For her own fake demise, Greenwood chose a car accident in the Philippines.
So here is the fateful document.
This is her counterfeit death certificate.
What was that like when you first saw it and held it in your hands?
30-year-old American female brought dead on arrival to this hospital in Manila. It just was like this chill that came over me.
I think of it as hashtag human insensitivity, because what about all these people who have counted on you and relied on you, who you are now turning your back on completely?
Barbara Greenberg is a clinical psychologist who says living a false identity can be fraught with anxiety.
They can experience a great deal of disconnection and depression.
For Greenwood, the closer she got to dying, the easier it became to back away from it.
We really are who we are, and the thought that we can just really shed that skin and be a totally different person, unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way.
As far as the legality of faking your own death, filing false documents and insurance fraud are just a few of the charges that can be filed.